Fucking Beyond the Realms. It's a bunch of horse shit. Fuck it. Don't watch Beyond the Realms. Don't do it.
Hello guys, welcome back to Beyond the Realms, and as you can see, have a little change of scenery here. I figure, being cooped up in the house all winter long so much, it's a nice day. I figure, hell, get outside and do a review out back here on the deck. And today I have a DVD review for the latest release from Winkerland Productions, and this is being put out by TOETAG Pictures. It is the ArME/Lust DVD combo release. And this is also a groundbreaking release in regards to it being the first film that TOETAG has put out that's a film that they didn't make. So, it's a big compliment to Keith Voigt Jr., the director of the film's talent, that, they believe in him enough and what he's doing to put this out under the TOETAG label. As you can see there on the spine and right here on the back, got the Winkerland and TOETAG emblems. But ArME is a short film that I reviewed here on the channel a little more than a year ago. If you care to check it out, I'll put the link below. But to give you a brief synopsis of both films, Lust is the film that came first. It was shot first. And it tells the story of this girl named Lily who she works in this coffee shop, and she lusts after this guy that comes in. He's engaged, but she just doesn't care. She throws herself at him. She just really wants him, and that's what the film deals with. She's got some type of a mental issue going on, obviously, and it just progresses as the film goes on, and she just refuses to let her lust go. And yeah, really awesome stuff though. And then ArME tells a story of a guy named Daniel who is he's over in the war in Iraq, and he comes home, and at first he's seemingly normal, but he's dealing with post-traumatic stress syndrome, and things just quickly unravel for him in his life. But yeah, that's the brief synopsis of both films. Both of them are short, of course. Lust is 16 minutes long. ArME is 18 minutes long, but they are both provided here. And there is a whole bunch of extras on here, which is really cool. A lot of times when you get these short films, you don't see stuff like this where they really take their time with the extras also, which I thought was awesome. You have a bonus short film on here called Sandwich, which I apologize, I did not get to watch that. It's the only thing on the extras I didn't get to watch before I did this. I'm kind of pressed for time at the moment, so I wanted to go ahead and just do it now. But there is that short film on here called Sandwich. There is the ArME featurette, which is 25 minutes long. Very cool. Just a sit down with Keith, the director, and also other members of the cast, crew. And, there's a question that'll pop up on screen, like what was the biggest challenge with making ArME? And then each one of them, or at least most of them, will answer the question, and they're, what they think is it relevant, and just a whole bunch of different questions like that, which I thought was very cool. And then there's the Lust featurette, which is basically the same thing for that film. And then you have Daniel's home video, which is basically like just regular camera footage, of the fictional character Daniel coming home, him sitting down with his family, his girlfriend, his friends, and they're eating pizza and they're drinking beer and listening to music. Just, home video footage aside from the film, which was cool. And then you've got Lily home video footage, which is 2 minutes long, shows her as a baby, as a kid. Then you have audio commentaries, you have the trailers to both films. So very cool. That's the next thing I want to do, is go back and check out the audio commentaries. I did not get to do that yet either, but it's loaded with extras though, man. I mean, it's really cool that they do that for these films, and to me that just shows even more, of really believing in these projects, because you just don't see that too much. Usually you just have the short film and that's it. You don't have behind the scenes footage for short films, so I think that that's really cool. And I've seen both these films before, and if you don't know, Lust is a film that I actually provided the soundtrack for under my recording project named Rain Architect. It's very cool to see music that you've made be in a film. Just very cool. And then in ArME, I also have one song in ArME. So, you know, it's very neat. And then throughout the extras, you know, they're playing a lot of the music I made, and some of it is stuff that was used in the films, and then some of it is extra stuff that I had for them, or just stuff I already had made, and they used that throughout some of the extras. That was cool. But seeing both films back to back, side to side, is really cool, because Lust, I really like Lust, but I think ArME is a big step up in every department. I mean, in the editing, the way it's shot, the sound design, everything, and especially the look and the lighting and just the professionalism of it is a huge jump up. And, you know, I'm not just saying this because I know Keith, but the dude has a tremendous talent. I mean, he has a real, true talent. And if you watch this film, these films, I should say, you will definitely see that. I mean, it's hard to believe, you know, ArME is such a no-budget film, because it looks very, very good. I mean, it's not taken away from Lust, but ArME is just it's a real step up, I think, and it really has me excited for future projects that he has coming up also. But guys, I highly recommend this. You can pick this up on TOETAG's site. This weekend is Fred Vogel's birthday. They're doing a sale, and I didn't look up specifically, but I'm pretty sure this is probably included with the sale. I'm not sure, but regardless, it's worth picking up anyway. And show you the back here. And I have the signed edition, which these are rare. There was only 100 of these. I got 92 out of 100. But another thing I think is very cool with this that you don't see too often anymore. I used to love these little insert pages they put in here. A lot of the old Anchor Bay titles used to do that. You don't see that much anymore, and I like that. It's just, you know, it's a piece of paper, but it's still cool. You know, it's an added little bonus to it. And then of course you have that, has a scene from each movie in it. So yeah, Winkerland and TOETAG really did a knockout job with this, guys. I highly recommend picking this up. They're very good short films. Both of them are very relevant. They both are very impactful, especially for them being, you know, under a half hour a piece. You know, I mean, you've only got like a half hour total, 30 some minutes for both films together, and they both really make an impact. To me, that's really shows the strength of Keith's talent also, because that's hard to do in such a short time. I mean, when you got feature-length film, you got much more time to make an impact with your message, but with a short film, you have to make every single scene count, every piece of dialogue count, and I think that Keith does that in these films. And it really, you know, at the end, it really leaves a good, solid impression, both of them, for sure. So, yeah, guys, check this out now. I appreciate you all watching, guys. Have a good one. Later.